In today's class, I will tell you a story. The name of the story is The Kind Dolphins. Okay. You may ask me why do you find it important to tell me a story like Kind Dolphins? What I mean to say is even the animals understood have good qualities like kindness. Understood? In this story, the Kind Dolphins talk about the story talks about how kind the dolphins that live in the rivers are. Once there lived a boatman, a fisherman, in a broad, muddy river in the north. That man, to that fisherman, his boat was his home. Naturally, the question of leaving his home did not arise. This man lived his life on the boat, and one day what happened? There was a storm, and he slipped, fell into the river, and almost drowned. But this man with a pure heart, this fisherman, decided, understood, to even help those who did not help him at all. The fisherman was a kind fisherman. Understood? He used to help all the people. He even shared his food with the dolphins. And the dolphins of the river could not see. The dolphin that lived in the river could not see. And they moved by listening to the sounds. This is why this story tells us that if you share your food means if you give food to not only the people you love and even to the creatures or the fish that live in the river, they in return will also think of you. And this is why the food that he gave to the dolphins in the river, understood, helped him in the bad time. And what was the bad times? The bad time was the day on which there was a storm. And in the storm, the boat actually almost capsized. The boat was moving up and down, understood? And at that time, the fisherman fell, understood, slipped, fell into the river and almost drowned. And the dolphins that lived in the river swam, came fast to rescue him. They saved his life. Two of them carried him back to the boat, and this is how the fisherman's life was saved. So, if you do good to the people, if you have a kind heart, and if you help others, you don't think of expecting anything in return of the help that you gave to people. People who got helped, animals who got helped by you, or the people who you help actually will not forget you. You will create a place in their heart. And every good action that you perform for others will return as reward. You don't wait for a good time to see all those things. In this life, you will see. If you have done something good, you will get rewarded. So, always think of doing good to others. Okay. Now, I have some questions. Please give me the book. I want to ask you. I want you to please answer this question. Okay. Give it to me. Can you answer all these questions? Question number one. And where is the story? I can't find. Please find out. You can't. Where is that story? I have just finished, no? Yes. Good. Where did the fisherman live? Don't. It will fall. Hello. It will fall. It will fall. Okay. Now, where did the fisherman live? The fisherman lived on a boat in a wide, muddy river in the north. Where did the fisherman live? The fisherman lived on a boat in a wide, muddy river in the north. Okay. How are the river dolphins different from other dolphins of the world? The river dolphins were blind. They moved by listening to the sound. Understood? Good. What do the dolphins like most? What do the dolphins like most? You tell me, what do the dolphins like most? What do the dolphins like most? Dolphins like carp, a kind of fish, and shrimp the most. Understood? These are the two fish that they love eating most. Understood? What happened to the fisherman during the storm? The fisherman slept, fell into the river, and almost drowned. Understood? What happened to the fisherman during the storm? What happened to the fisherman during the storm? During the storm, the fisherman slept, fell into the river, and almost died. Understood? That's like a good bird. A good girl. How was the fisherman saved? The fisherman was saved by two dolphins. The dolphins carried him on their back to his boat. Understood? Carried him back to his boat. Okay. Find the words of opposite meaning in the story. Kind, unkind. Unkind, kind. Soft, hard. Rich, poor. Somewhere, nowhere. Enemies, friends. Narrow, wide. Understood? Which of these words, which of these are words for places with water? Circle them. Understood? These are the words, and I would like you to to listen. Number one, sea, ocean, lake, pool, pond, river are the places where you can find water. Is that clear? Where do we see water? Sea, ocean, river. Understood? Pool, pond. Understood? These are the places where we can see water. Is that clear? Discuss and write. What things do you share with others? If in the school you are a student, in the school what do you share? You share your tiffin with your classmates, right? Okay. Think about things you stare at school. You stare at the blackboard, at the books in the libraries. Understood? Do you get it what I'm saying? How do you help to look after the shared things? How do you help to look after the shared things? I help to look after shared things by telling about the value of those things that we share. Write about something you share and draw a picture too. Write about something you share and draw a picture too. I share my tiffin with all my friends and you draw the tiffin box. Is that clear? With this, I come to the end of this class. If you think you have benefited from my class, understood, don't hesitate to give me a like. Bye.